A very good morning and assalamu alaikum to my dear students. How are you everyone? I'm fine by the grace of Almighty. Today I'm going to take your maths class. Yes, this is Maliha Salsabin from Sector 14 branch. My dear students, from today we are starting our revision class. We will do revision for our coming exam. Yes, so we started with exercise 2.1 and 2.2. The chapter name was ratio and percentage. So my dear students, in your previous classes you get a clear idea about this chapter, isn't it? Yeah, so today I am going to solve some extra creative questions related to this chapter. So I hope that you will do the class very attentively. My dear students, get ready with your pencil, pen, copy and book. So let's start our today's class. So my dear students, it's review time. In your previous class, you have solved problem number 25 from exercise 8. Now, I am going to ask you one feedback question. See, a student writes the following numbers. This is 5, 8, 12, 7 and 9. So you have to determine the median and mode of the data. Can you do it? Yes, students, I will give you 3 minutes to solve this. Your time starts now. Very good, students. See, in solution, whenever you are finding the median, at first you have to arrange the given numbers in order of their values. That is 5, 7, 8, 9 and 12. Then you have to find the total number of data. How many data are here? Yes, there are 5 data. Then you have to find what is the total number of data that is odd or even. Yes, as there is 5 data, so it is odd number. Then for odd number, the formula of median is number of numbers plus 1 divided by 2. So see how many numbers are there? 5 plus 1 divided by 2 term. So it is 6 by 2 term. So whenever 6 is divided by 2, we get it is third term. So see, when we have arranged the data, we get here the third term is 8. So we are writing the answer, the third term is 8. Very good, students. Then for finding the mode, what you have to do? Yes, we know that mode of the data under consideration will be the number of numbers which repeats frequently and appears maximum times. So see here, there are no data appears more than once, isn't it? Yes, so we will write that here no data appears frequently, so there is no mode. So your answer is median is 8 and mode is there is no mode. Very good, students. That means you have prepared your lesson. Now I am going to declare today's lesson. Our today's lesson is, yes, we will be solving chapter 2 and we will do extra CQA 1 and 2. Today's online classwork number is 108. Dear students, at the end of this lesson, you will be able to solve problems related to chapter 2, creatives related to chapter 2, and you will know how to do the calculations related to percentage and ratio. So, the very first creative question answer is the number of students in Milestone School is 750. At the beginning of the year, 8% new students get admitted and 2% of students leave from the school. So in A, you have to find out how many students get admitted newly. In B, you will find out that if the number of leaving students is equal to the number of female students of the coming students, so what would be the number of coming male students? In C, you will find out at present what is the number of students in that school and what is the percentage of leaving students compared to the coming students. You can do it, right? Okay, let's start. So my dear students, now we are going to solve A-type question from creative number 1. So in A-type, in the question they ask for what? What is the number of newly admitted students? So here you have to find out by following the stem. See, in the stem two things are given. One is what is the total number of students? Yes, that is 750. And another thing that is given, the percentage of newly admitted students, that is 8%. From there, now we will find out what is the number of students get admitted newly. See, whatever I have written, please copy it in your classwork copy. The students get admitted newly. What was the percentage? It is 8%. So, of what was the total number of students? It was 750, right? Then for 8%, you can write 8 by 100 of 750. Now you can see that you can reduce it. Yes, here it is a whole number and it is having a invisible denominator, that is 1. So if you do reduce it, so we can cut 1 0 from here and another 0 from here. Again we can reduce 10 and 75 by dividing it with 5. It comes 2 and it comes what? 1 and 5, that is 15. Again we can reduce 2 and 8. 2 1 times is 2 and 2 4 times is 8. So we can see that in numerator there is 4 and 15. So if you multiply 4 and 15, it is 60. And in denominator there is 1, so no need to write 1. It is 60 students they get admitted newly. This is the answer. Did you understand it, students? Okay. So my dear students, now we have to find out what was the total number of male students coming to the school newly. And in the question, it is said that number of students who leave the school will be the number of female students who are coming to the school newly. These two values will be equal. So we don't know what was the number of students who leave the school. For finding out that one, see what I have written in the board. The number of students who leave the school equals to, from the stem we knew that 2% of students leave the school. Of what was the total number of students? Yes, it was 750. Now you can do the calculation. See, 2%, you can write it like 2 by 100 of 750. So you can reduce 1 0 from here and another 0 from here. Now you can divide both 10 and 75 with 5. It's 2 and it's 15. Okay, here in numerator and denominator there is 2, so you can reduce 2. So what will be the answer here? Yes, it is 15 students. So here, as this is the number of students that leave the school, it is equal to the number of female students who are coming to the school newly. So we can write it like so. The number of female students coming newly is 15 students. And from A, what we get? Yes, from A we get that the total number of students coming newly, it was 60 students. So, as you know, the total number of students coming newly to the school and the total number of female students coming newly to the school. So, can you find out the total number of male students coming newly to the school? Yes, you can do it. So, the number of male students coming newly, that is from total number of students you have to deduce the number of female students coming to the school, that is 15. So if you subtract 15 from 60, the result will be 45 students. And this is our required answer. Are you clear about this math, students? Students, now we are going to solve C-type question. Okay, so see what is the question. At first the question is, at present, what is the number of students in that school and what is the percentage of leaving students compared to the coming students? So here we can see that in this math there is two parts. So at first we are going to solve the first part, that is we have to find what is the number of students in the school at present. So you please follow the board and write these things in your classwork copy. See whatever I have written from A we get the number of new students. So what was the number of new students? What we get? Yes, it was 60. So I am writing here 60 students. And from B, what we get? The number of students that left the school, it was 15 students. So then I have written at present the number of students in the school. We have to find it out. So from STEM we get what was the total number of students before? Yes, it was 750. So after that, how many students came in the school? Yes, it was 60. So I added 60. Then from this number of students, 15 students left the school. So I will subtract 15 from this value. So if you do add 750 and 60, the result is 810. So from this value, if you subtract 15, the result is how much, students? Yes, it is 795. So this is the present number of students in the school. Now we are going to solve the second part, which is given in the question is, what is the percentage of leaving students compared to the coming students? So we have to compare these two things. See, for that I have written now the ratio of leaving students and coming students. So how many students are leaving the school? It's 15, and this is the ratio sign, and coming students is 60. So ratio is equal to division. So we can do division here, and see here we can convert this fraction into lowest form, that is 15 ones are 50 and 15 fours are 60. So the fraction comes 1/4. Then we are going to find out the percentage of leaving to coming students. So what will be the percentage? So here I got that here the fraction is 1/4. So for percentage I will multiply it with 100 and give a percentage sign. So here it comes 100/4%. That is, if you do transform it into lowest form, that is 4 ones are 4, and for how many times? Yes, for 25 times is 100. So the result is 25%. So from this math we get two answers. What is that? At first we get at present the number of students in the school is 795 students, and the ratio of leaving students and coming students, it was 1/4, and we have to find the percentage of the leaving students to coming students, and that the answer is 25%. So this is the solution of extra creative number 1. I hope you understand this math, isn't it, students? Please pick up this answer in your classwork copy.
My dear students, now we are moving to extra creative question number 2. See the question. A work is done in 15 days by 4 men or 6 women. In A, you have to answer how many women can do the same job as a man does. In B, you have to find out how many women can do the same job as 8 men and 18 women do. In C, you have to find out if the work is done in 17 days by 4 men and 6 women, what will be the time required to complete the same task by 18 men and 24 women.
So, my dear students, in the STEM, the first line is our work is done in 15 days by 6 women or 4 men. That is, 4 men is equals to 6 women. And here in A, the question is how many women can do the same work as a man does. A man means here it is compared with 1 man. They are talking about 1 man. So see, as in the question, it is given that the work of 4 men is equals to the work of 6 women. So if you want to find out the work of 1 man or a man, so can you guess the work that is done by 4 men, that work can be done by 6 women. So if the work is done by 1 man, so it will require more women or less women, my dear students? Yes, as the number of men is reducing, so the number of women will also reduce. So we will require less women than before. So it will be division. So we will divide 6 by 4. So it is, we can transform it into lowest form. It is if you deduce 8 and divide it by 2, it is 3 and it is 2. So it is the work of 3 by 2 women. This is our required answer. The work of a man is equals to the work of 3 by 2 portion women. My dear students, in B they ask for how many women can do the same job as 8 men and 18 women do. For this, from this STEM, we get that 4 men's work is equals to 6 women's work. So from there, we will convert 8 men into women, and then we will find the total value of 8 men and 18 women, converting it into women. So let's do the math with me. Yes, at first you will write 4 men work is equals to 6 women work. So if you convert it into 1 man work will be equal to more women's work or less women's work, student? Yes, it will be less than before. So what we will do? We will divide 6 by 4. Then I will write 8 men's work. So 8 men's work will be for doing the work that is done by 8 men, we require more women or less women, student? Yes, we need more women. So for that, we will multiply 8 with the numerator. So if we convert it into lowest form, we get 4 ones are 4 and 4 twos are 8. So here it is 12 women work. That is 8 men work is equals to 12 women work. So in the question it was given the work of 8 men and 18 women. So already we have converted 8 men into women. The value is 12. So instead of 8 men, I am writing 12. And here there is 18. So this is 18 plus 12 women's work. So if we do add this value, it is 30 women's work. This is our required answer. The work that can be done by 8 men and 18 women, that work can be completed by 30 women. question is, a work is done in 17 days by 4 men and 6 women. And what will be the time required to complete the same task by 18 men and 24 women? So, if we solve it in unitary method, see, we have to find the number of days. So, we will keep number of days in the right side. Before that, here the unit is different. 4 men and 6 women, 18 men and 24 women. So, either we will convert this into women or in men. Then, we will find that people can do the work in how many days. So, I will convert it into women because see, from A, what we get that 1 man work is equals to 3 by 2 women work. So, if we find the work of 4 men and 6 women, if we convert it into women, see, here there is 4 men. So, we know 1 man work is equals to 3 by 4 women work. So, 4 men's work will be equals to 4 into 3 by 2 women's work. Yes, and there is how many women left? 6 women. So, this is women. So, see, if I do calculation here it is 2, 3 2s are 6 plus 6 is 12 women work. So, that is 4 men and 6 women is equals to 12 women work. Okay, then the work of 18 men and 24 women, we will convert it similarly like this. See, as we know 1 man work is equals to 3 by 2 women's work. So, here with 18 what we will do? We will multiply 3 by 2. Then here there is left with 24 women. So, I will write here women's work. So, if you deduce it, here it will be 18, 9 3s is 27 and 27 plus 24 is, here it is 11 and here it is 5. So, 51 women work. So, the work that can be done by 18 men and 24 women, same work can be done by 51 women. So, now we will find out the math. Here in the question, it is given that 4 men and 6 women can do the work in 17 days. So, 4 men and 6 women is equals to 12 women. So, can I write like this? 12 women can do the work in how many days, students? Yes, 17 days. So, we have to find out 51 women, that is 18 men and 24 women can do that same piece of work in how many days? So, see, if 12 women take 17 days to do the work, 1 woman will take more days or less days, students? Yes, if 1 woman work, it will require more days. So, it will be 17 into 12 days. Again, if we take here 51, if 51 women do the same piece of work, it will take more time or less time than before? Yes, it will take less time. So, what we will do? We will do division here. 51. So, my dear students, see, here we can cut 17 ones are 17 and 17 threes are 51. Then here 3 can be cut with 12. 3 ones are 3 and 3 fours are 12. So, we get it is 4 days. So, the answer is 4 days. That is 18 men and 24 women can do the same work in how many days? 4 days. I hope you understand this math. Isn't it, students?
My dear students, we are done with today's lesson. It's time to take your homework. Today's online homework number is 108. From chapter 2, you will solve extra CQ number 2. You will complete your homework and submit your homework to your respective subject teacher.
My dear students, so this was all about today's class. I hope you understand each and every topic of today's class. If you face any problem regarding any of this topic what I have discussed today, please feel free to discuss this with your subject teacher in Zoom live class. My dear students, I wish you all the best for your coming exam. Thank you for cooperating me in today's class.